YouTube, what's going on, fam? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we're doing something a little bit different for you guys. But first, I just want to let you guys know that we do stream over on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and sometimes on the weekends. The link to that will be down in the description below. And then if you guys do like today's video, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on those post bell notices so every time every time a new video goes live. All right. So today, again, like I said, we're doing something a little bit different. So if you didn't know, Rogue Company is now a free-to-play game, and the player base has absolutely skyrocketed in the past few weeks. I've been seeing a whole lot of new players on there, a whole lot of new faces, new gamer tags, and I just wanted to make this video to basically give you guys some tips and some tricks that you guys could use, especially with the competitive season coming right around the corner. We should hopefully get that competitive or get that ranked mode that we've all been begging for in the next week or two. And I just want to make sure everybody is ready because, it's about to be a glorious time on Rogue Company. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop on into it, and I'll give you guys my best tips and tricks in order to be better at the game. So coming in at tip number 1, we have using something that is pretty unique to Rogue, which is the third person angles. I've seen so many people not using the third angle point of view to get kills in this game. It amazes me. This is something that is so unique to Rogue, and it is so unique to this kind of genre of video game that games like CSGO, Valorant, Call of Duty, games like that you normally would play don't have it, so a lot of people aren't used to using it. And I've seen so many people just run around a corner instead of like stopping, peeking, taking a look around to see if they can see the enemy at all, and just getting put down for it, right? So it's a really common mistake that I see especially a lot of new players make, and even some veterans to the game make, that they're just running around the map, just rushing at people and going at it full steam, where if they just would have taken their time, peeked around the corner, given themselves the opportunity to put so many people down, that it would have made all the difference, and you guys would have won the round. So, I mean, it's something that I definitely implement into my gameplay, and it's something that I definitely see a difference in, whereas like if I didn't do it, I could see myself getting a whole lot less kills per game than I normally do. All right, guys, and then coming in at tip number 2 for you guys is going to be knowing that patience is absolute key in this game. There have been so many times where I've seen players just not be patient, not taking their time, not waiting for somebody to over peak in a way where they could put them down. Like, oh man, I just let out a big sigh every time I see somebody halfway peek around the corner, or see somebody on the enemy team halfway peek around the corner, and my teammate just like shoots one shot at them, and then that's it. And then the enemy player knows exactly where that person is. Guys, I am begging you, take your time, slow it down. Know whether you're on offense or defense, especially on defense, that you don't have to over peek it, over rush it, do anything crazy. You don't have to make any hero plays, because when they're on offense, they have to make all the moves. They have to play into your hands. I can't count the amount of times that I've put somebody down because they're over peeking on one angle that they think nobody's looking at, and then once I see their entire body, boom, I pop up, shoot them, that's it, they're dead, and they can't do anything about it, and they're just left stuck on stupid. So guys, I'm begging you, once again, take your time, slow it down, pick and choose your shots wisely, learn patience. Patience is absolute key in this game. And again, if you watch a lot of my gameplay, you would know that I implement a lot of that same thing into mine, and that's why I'm able to get such high kill games, so much like high damage in the game, things like that. All right, guys, and then coming in at tip number 3 for you guys is going to be learning to trade kills effectively. Oh my god. I have literally seen entire teams lose because they are not trading kills effectively. What that means is they could be a 1v3, 1v4, and I've seen the enemy team even the score and turn it into a 1v1 or win the round because my teammates are not trading the kills effectively. If you're gonna rush that person that's left, that one person that's left, make sure you have a partner with you. Make sure you have your whole team with you, because the likelihood of that enemy teammate putting all of you guys down is so slim to none. It's ridiculous. But I've seen it happen. I've seen plenty of people make that same mistake because all the last person is doing is, again, watching those angles, waiting for that one person to rush them, put him down, waiting for the second person to rush them by himself, put him down, waiting for the third person to rush him by himself, put him down. All of that just, it just makes such a big difference if you guys are learning to trade the kills effectively. It's not anything new. It's been in games like Call of Duty, Valorant, CSGO, like any shooter you could imagine. It's been in those kinds of games. So take that same mentality and transition it over to Rogue Company and you'll be perfectly fine. Even if you're not necessarily left in like one of those 1v3, 1v4 situations, if you know there's somebody right around the corner, have a teammate come with you and you guys can force that into a 2v1, take that one person out, because the likelihood of both of you guys losing that gunfight, even if the enemy teammate or the enemy person does take one of your teammates down, hey, look, you can get him right back up. So learning to trade those kills effectively is what's going to make the difference, and is what's going to propel you guys up even higher in the ranked ladder. I mean, it's as simple as that. It's as simple as the numbers game. Play it. It's not anything new. All right, and then coming in at tip number 4 for you guys is basically going to be that Rogue has a ton of rogues. That's a real big play on words, isn't it? Yeah, Rogue has a ton of rogues in the game with a ton of different abilities, guns, things like that. Take the time out, especially if you're new to the game. Play some public games, go into custom games with some of your friends. Go to the practice range, learn how each one of those rogues works, learn how their weapons work, how all of their abilities work, and then bring that into the competitive scene. It's as simple as that. Just taking the time out. Practice. Practice makes perfect. We've all heard that saying before. So, I mean, hey, look, there's nothing new here. It's the same principle. Practice makes perfect, baby. All right, and then coming in at tip number 5 is basically going to be giving good call outs to your teammates. Giving good callouts is going to be the difference between winning the round and losing the round. When you go down and you're just saying, oh, the person's over there, I'm letting you know right now. Jimmy, listen to me. I'm letting you know right now. That is a horrible, horrible, horrible call out. The game has a glorious pinging system in it. It's a full wheel that you can choose from, even if you don't have a headset, that you could choose from and let your teammates know what's going on. You could ping that there's an enemy right over there. You could ping that you're defending here. You could ping literally anything that your team could need to know. Use it. And if you have a headset, if you have a microphone, use it effectively. Let your teammates know when if and when you go down, or even if you don't go down, hey, look, the Dima is mid-map. He's half health. He's full health. He's behind the fountain. He's over on the far right side. Those are call outs. Use them effectively and your team will win. It's as simple as that. I promise you, having good call outs is going to be the difference maker. I could almost put my bank account on it. My whole bank account. I can almost put it on it. Stop it. Stop giving bad call outs. Take your time. Again, be patient, slow down, get the words out. Give your team the information and it'll make all the difference in the world, fam. All right, and then tip number 6. Basically, what this one has to do with is finding teammates to play with. So if all of your friends don't necessarily play Rogue, say they're still on like Call of Duty Warzone, or they're on a different game or something like that, and they don't want to put as much time into Rogue as you want to, the community is great. You find players just by playing random matches. You see that they're doing really well. You guys did really well together. You guys had excellent communication, things like that. Shoot them a friend request. They'll more than likely accept it. They'll more than likely be open to playing with you in the future, and just kind of build that connection. You know what I mean? It's not that hard. Finding a good team, again, it's not that hard. Really, good teams just come down to solid communication and having a good time. Those two things, recipe for success. Chefing it up. All right, and then tip number 7, know your role on the team. Whether that be the overly aggressive slayer, the healer, something, know your role and stick to it. Let that be the difference maker between your team winning and your team losing. Simple as that. Know your role. Like for me, I know I'm not always the top fragger on my team, and I'm okay with that. I'm good with playing a support role every here and there. Being that person that's going to rush in and trade that kill. Be the one that may go down while my teammate gets the kill. Know your role. Know how the game is going to go. And it'll make it a whole lot easier for you and all of your teammates. I promise you. All right, coming in at tip number 8. Yeah, that's 8. Don't put your life on the line to res your teammates. What that basically means is if your teammate goes down, don't automatically rush to get to them if it's not safe, if they're not behind cover. If you can't get to them, that's okay. I've been put in so many situations where I had to either choose to get my teammate up or get the kill. And if I would have gotten my teammate up and not gotten the kill, we both would have been dead. So just analyze the situation really quick. Again, be patient. See how there's a running theme here? Be patient, slow it down, analyze the situation, figure out whether or not you can or can't get your teammate up, and your teammate may just have to live with that fact that they went down, they lost their gunfight, and you may not be able to get them back up. It's okay, it happens, but don't overly commit because as you can see, I'm sure even in the gameplay that's playing in the background, I'm pretty sure there's a play or two in here where I could have gotten my teammate up, but if I would have, we both would have died. So just knowing when and where to pick and choose your spots to get the teammate back up, that sometimes, again, is going to make the difference. And that's what separates a lot of the lower tier players from a lot of the higher tier players. And also, word of advice, if you go down, don't beg for a res. That is absolutely and utterly annoying. Do not beg for a res. I swear to God, I can't count the amount of times I've been playing Saint and my teammate goes down and they are absolutely begging me to press Q or hit my res on them or whatever. And I can't do it because I either don't have the drone because I already used it on another teammate, or I can't send it to them because they're dying. They're dead. That's it. And they're like, oh man, if I would have got the drone, bro, stop it. Stop begging for the res. Be patient. You could say, oh, I need a res. Say it one time. Give me better communication by saying where the person who downed you is. Ping where the person who downed you is. Take the time out. Again, analyze the situation. Figure out what's going on. Figure out whether or not you can or can't res your teammates. And move on. Stop begging for reses. I swear to God, I swear, I will hurt you. Blowing my mind. And then coming in at tip number 9 for you guys is gonna be learning what perks work best for your rogue. There's gonna be plenty of instances where you may not necessarily be able to afford all of the perks that your rogue requires. So picking and choosing which ones you're gonna get, where, what rounds you need them by, things like that. That's gonna, again, make a difference. Like for instance, when I'm playing Saint, I know that I don't necessarily need to level his gun up all the way first, but because of my role on that team is partly to heal my teammates, I'm gonna go ahead and buy the perk that's gonna res my teammates a lot faster. Things like that, taking those little tidbits and that extra time out to figure out those kinds of things, again, makes the difference. Separates the good from the bad. I'm just saying. I'm just here to say it. I'm just here to say it. All right, and then coming in at tip number 10 for you guys is gonna be using your opponent's eyes against them. Everybody knows that when you jump out of the ship, you can see the enemy sky trail coming down. Use that. Fake it and go to a different site. If you know the enemy team is looking at you and they see you coming down to A, go to B. Fake it out or send one person to A to stall them out and make them think that you're making that A push. Go to B, plant the bomb. It's as simple as that. Using fakes and using those different techniques, again, makes the difference. See the theme? Come on, keep up with me, guys. Keep up with me. All right, and then coming in at tip number, this is 11, but I ran out of fingers. So we're gonna just do 11. 11. Coming in at tip number 11, guys, is gonna be to know the character's counters. For instance, if you know the enemy team has a phantom on their team, pick somebody with a smoke or realize what characters on your team may have a smoke. Tell that person, hey, look, maybe you should buy a smoke so we could push up the middle, or push from one end of the map onto the other side without the Phantom sniping our heads off. Because I can guarantee you that on Windward, when you guys go from the B side onto the A side, if without a smoke, the higher and higher you climb in ranked, the less and less that Phantom is gonna not hit that shot. Everybody always tries it. They're like, oh, okay, I should be good to cross right here. Cross and go over there without the Phantom hitting that shot. No, she's gonna hit it. I guarantee you she's going to hit it. So buy the smokes, realize what players counter who, and you're able to force them out of comfortable positions. And just like that, you win the rounds. Simple, easy, we all get it. All right, guys, and we're down to the last one. I guess this one's kind of just like a bonus tip, you know? Just simple. Go out there, have fun. Don't take it too serious. We're all here to have fun. We're all here to climb the ladders. Maybe not necessarily together, you know? You guys are my competition. So the fact that I'm giving you these tips blows my mind. Trust me. But either way, I want to see some real competition out there. I want to go up against the best of the best. That's why I'm playing this game. I absolutely love Rogue. It's near and dear to my heart. And I honestly can't wait until competitive is out or ranked is out and we all get to hop in and just have a great time. But either way, that's going to do it for me. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Go around. Fuck, the Saint is still up, isn't he?
Yep. Right there to your left, right there to your left. One shot, yeah. Oh, yeah, beat you. I like it.
Oh, no. Oh, no, there's no way they just let that kind of shit happen to him, right? Oh, no.
You, bro. You were hungry.
I've got the objective.
Oh, no.
Dallas's AR